Alright, so here's another vlog video about hardware, and this is my secondary workstation, and this workstation is actually being used by my video editor slash assistant slash Unreal Engine assistant or helper. And let me first open these screws while I'm talking. And actually what I'm gonna be upgrading is, well, obviously graphics card. As you can see, it's missing. And I'll also be upgrading the SSD. Alright, the plastic cover is off. So let's start first with the graphics card. And before I install graphics card, I'm gonna tell you what used to be graphics card in this machine. So there used to be Asus Turbo GTX 960 OC version with just 2 GB of VRAM, and it was present in this PC for about a year. So I decided to upgrade to Asus GTX 1070 8 GB strix OC version. I guess this is the best GTX 1070 graphics card that you can find out there. Before installing the graphics card, I need to unscrew these two Phillips screws. Now I can install the graphics card. It's pretty beefy graphics card. I have in my main workstation, I have the same version, basically the same model, but it's GTX 1080 Ti instead of 1070. Basically the same shroud. The difference is 1080 Ti has half a slot thicker heatsink. Very nicely and attractive looking shroud. And let me actually see. Did I manage to? Nope. For a second I thought that I managed to slot it in at first try. It happens very rarely. I think it's in now. Yes, it is. Now I have to make sure that the plastic hinge is in. Seems like everything is fine. And now I'm gonna connect the 8-pin, actually it's 6+2 pin connector, power connector. And it's in. One note. This machine has a 600 watt power supply. Well, it's not the best quality, it's like really lower grade slash office grade power supply. So I could have gotten GTX 1080 Ti actually for a good deal, like it was 300 euros. But then the last minute I realized, oh, I don't have enough power in my power supply, so I had to cancel the deal. And I bought this one for 230 euros. And also I managed to actually swap my old graphics card, which was, as I said, Asus GTX 960 Turbo with blower style cooler. So it ended up costing me 180 euros instead of 300. So I think it's a good deal. Otherwise I would just have 50 euro graphics card sitting somewhere, and I would have to spend time trying to sell it, or I would probably just give it away or keep it as a spare graphics card. Anyway, I think it's a pretty good deal, and I think that this PC is now finally balanced, because this used to be my old workstation up until December of 2019 when I upgraded. And let me tell you what are the parts in this PC. So we have first series Ryzen AMD CPU, which is 1700X. We have a Cooler Master Hyper 212 Evo cooler. We have 2x 16GB Corsair Vengeance RAM memory, which is clocked at 2666 megahertz. And we have Asus X370 motherboard Prime Pro version. We have another cooler. Now we have, as I said, Asus GTX 1070 Strix OC. We have 600 power supply. We have, I think, just one HDD. Yes, just one Seagate 2TB HDD. And we have this SSD, which is gonna be replaced right now. This is 860 Evo 250GB version by Samsung, of course, and I'm gonna replace that with 2TB version. I hope it's not gonna be so tricky, because the angle is a bit off and odd, but I'll give my best. So if I ended up buying GTX 1080 Ti, this PC would have been unbalanced. So I think GTX 1070 is really nice sweet spot when paired with 32GB of RAM and now old Ryzen 1700X. And now I have to actually, let me see. Oh no, I don't need this. I can use this cable, I guess. Yes, there shouldn't be a problem. Okay, SATA cable connected and SATA power cable connected as well. Now I need to unscrew these screws again. I want everything to be nice and tidy. Yes, I didn't mention what's the model of the case. The case is Cooler Master Masterbox MB 511. Oh, actually, I would have to unplug this first. Also, you can see that it's fairly dusty. I think I haven't cleaned this PC in like 1 year, 1 full year almost. And to be honest, I think it's actually fairly clean, considering the almost 12-month hiatus of cleaning. And I actually might film another separate video how I do clean my PCs, and I think it's a handy thing to know, because many people struggle with all the techniques out there. And when your PC is dusty, you want to use the safest but also technique that is fairly fast. You don't want to spend too much time compared to how am I spending too much time connecting these cables. But anyway, I'm talking, so I guess it's a pass for me. It's connected. Now I have to hinge it in. And I think that's it. Now I have to close the cover. By the way, this leftover SSD, I think I'm just gonna keep it as spare part, or maybe use it for NAS server, or I don't know. But now I have... Oh, I forgot to mention this little SSD, which is NVMe Samsung 960 Evo 500 gigabyte version. And by the way, I don't think you can see it anyway, but yeah, I forgot to mention that. So the upgrade is done. We have upgraded the graphics card, and compared to old graphics card which had just 2 gigabytes of VRAM, now this one has 8 gigabytes of VRAM. It's gonna be much more smoother when it comes to working in Unreal Engine and other graphics stuff like video editing, 3D rendering, whatever is gonna be done by my assistant, my worker. And the SSD is 2 terabyte now, which is much more space than just 250 gigabytes. And I'm now closing the cover. Also, as you can see, this PC has just one fan over here, and I'm planning to upgrade this, like the whole layout, the whole setup of fans with some RGB fans, just to add a bit more airflow. But overall, thank you for watching another hardware vlog video of mine. And here you can see me. I don't know if you can see me in the reflection, but anyway, thank you for watching. As I said, make sure to like, subscribe, post questions, post comments in comment section, share, subscribe and everything. And yeah, see you in the next video. Bye bye.